Hey, what is going on, Cultured Notion? It is your boy Prestige here with the entire Cultured Notion family. We got the homie Carlos.
Yo, what is up, guys?
We got Julian.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we got your boy Diego. Today is our very first podcast ever, and it's also Julian's birthday. So comment down below. Happy birthday, Julian.
Happy birthday, dog.
I forgot.
Today's our first podcast, guys, and we're just gonna pretty much introduce each and every single one of us in the Cultured Notion. If you guys don't know already, we are three brothers creating a trio channel here on YouTube, and yeah, this is our first podcast, guys. So, Carlos, do you want to start your intro?
Sure thing, deal. Let me take it away here, guys. My name is Carlos, and you can also, you might know me as Nubinosis 7 on my Twitch channel. So yeah, I am the brother of these two great guys here. The oldest brother, actually, to be exact. But yeah, so Nubinosis 7 on Twitch and also on YouTube. I think it's just Nubinosis on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, I'm just a guy who likes to stream some scary games and more relaxed games. Not too much like crazy FPS, like first-person shooters and all this stuff. And I really am actually excited to start putting up videos on my YouTube channel of just like video essays on like movies and stuff. We'll see like older movies maybe. I want to really start doing like older anime, like from the 90s and stuff, so like old school stuff. Get into that, kind of like Bennett the Sage, if any of you guys heard about him. What else, man? I really want to keep doing these podcasts with my bros here. Really excited to get into fun with this here, and just keep getting better as we go along with this. And also I Twitch every now and again. Now my brothers, they live here. They don't got too many responsibilities right now. I have a family though, so I can't be as consistent with my streams and all that stuff. But I will be streaming on and off again as much as I can for you guys. So I mean, if you guys are interested, play mostly scary games, kind of just chill, maybe reaction videos on YouTube videos and stuff. Just always just a genuine laugh and stuff like that. If you guys want to check it out, so. That's kind of just a brief description of me here, but let me go ahead and let Julian take it away here. Let's hear what he's got to say here.
I'm Julian, also Flarezz on Twitch. If you guys watch Twitch, I stream there not as much as Prestige or Diego, but I do stream. I'm mostly streaming Rocket League and Valorant right now, but I do when I can. As for YouTube, I haven't been uploading anything right now. I've uploaded a couple videos, but those are like months ago. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with the YouTube channel, but I do want to start uploading, suggestions at all, whatever could be what you guys like. Just let us know in the comments and I could see. Yeah, I'm also famous internet, Twitter, inspiration, all of it. What is it called? Team Pop Sensation on Twitter. So make sure to go follow that as well. At Julian is too cool. Yeah, that's about it for me. That's what I'm doing right now. And you?
My name's Diego, or Prestige if you may know me. I pretty much stream almost every day. I'm not very consistent, but I try to stream every day on Twitch.tv. And I try to upload pretty consistently over on my YouTube channel as well. I've been very avid in the Crunker community as of right now, and I feel like with this kind of combination, just collaboration in a sense, it's gonna let me really just express myself in other things I've really found myself interested in, such as anime, music, and all sorts of other video games. You guys are gonna see all sorts of stuff on this channel from all three of us. So I'm super excited, and then obviously all three of us are gonna have our separate channels as well. So yeah, it's pretty much what I've been up to. We've all had a passion of making content together, so this is the start, and I'm super excited. Our plans for Cultured Notion would be, first and foremost, me and Julian have already started to do a anime reaction to Attack on Titan. We're already caught up on episode 3 right now, so we're excited for the future and however many episodes the season has of season 4. I know we're gonna try our best to try and do weekly podcasts. If anything, they're gonna be every other week, without a doubt in my mind. And then we're also, Carlos is going to have his own reactions on here. We're all three going to be doing sort of just gameplay, playthroughs, scary games, you know what I'm saying, like Phantom Phobia, I was going to say Visage, but that's a solo game. And then Pacify is a really good game that we could all three play. And who knows, maybe even some party games like Plumber Party or even Among Us. So there's going to be all sorts of content here on this channel, so I hope you guys are super excited for that. I know all three of us have some pretty cool plans ahead of what's happening right now. So I'm super excited for the future, and it's gonna be awesome to look back at this video and see how far we've come and how much we've grown. So I know it's just the start, and I'm super excited. Other than that, I just hope you guys are excited as well for all the content we're about to bring to you guys. All the anime, if you guys are anime fans, rap fans, all sorts of sports culture. Me and Julian are big avid fans on the Raptors in the NBA, so you guys are gonna see some stuff about that, and just all throughout just culture in general. That's where the name Cultured Notion comes from, and we're just gonna keep going with it. We're gonna keep just playing and enjoying what we enjoy with the culture. So I'm excited for all the content that we bring for you guys, and just enjoy it while we have as of right now. This is a super cool idea, and I'm super excited in general. Is there any other plans you guys having towards bringing your channels? Any other extras you want to bring on and add on?
I did forget to mention, I know a lot of people have been watching me, or they're kind of familiar with this idea. I haven't come through with it yet because it's a lot of work, but I want to start doing, I'm going to be doing like presentation. This is boring as shit, but until you get to watch my videos, you'll understand like where I'm coming through here. But I do a lot of like educational. I'm not like I'm a hopefully one day to be a teacher, but right now I'm not a teacher. I'm not like certified or anything, but I like to talk about a lot of philosophy stuff and history stuff. So you'll be seeing a lot of that. Right now I'm working on, it's taking a while, but you know, crazy stuff has happened. I've moved recently and all this stuff, but I'm planning on doing like a stream, just like a breakdown, like a PowerPoint of like a book that we had for like the past 2 months. I've already finished reading it, but it's called Thus Spoke Zarathustra, and it's like a Nietzsche book, and it's just a breakdown of the book. But I plan on doing those every so often, and it's really a fun idea that I thought would be cool, and so we got a lot of people excited for that. Hopefully once I get that finished, I'll have that out. But yeah, if that sounds like something you want to be interested in, right now probably not, but once you get to know me and all the stuff that I'm talking about, you might get interested. So that's something you can look forward to on my channel there too as well. But yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to add.
I'm not sure if I wanted to add anything.
You know, anime reactions or something like that
from the YouTube. Not 100% sure what I'd react to. Reactions are probably what I would do, or at least something I would try to do, but I'm still not sure. Yeah, maybe anime, maybe just music in general.
Some
One
anime.
of those two I would probably try, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Attack on Titan though. I know that's literally our first step as of right now, and just a lot more content to come. I mean, obviously we have an idea, but as time comes through, I'm sure we're gonna have even more things to add on, and just hopefully things you guys enjoy. And I'm just excited for everything, to see how much just content we can bring together as a team. As I said, this is our first. We've had this idea for a long time. We've had this idea for a long time. Originally we were going to be called the Three Reapers, and that's years and years ago.
Years ago.
That's like 8 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to actually put it, you know what I'm saying, in stone, start it for sure, and hopefully we're super consistent with it. And yeah, hopefully you guys can push us. Hopefully we can push ourselves. I really like this idea, and hopefully we could just keep pushing with it. I was going to say our first topic of today is going to be just our passion for video games, how we found our passion for video games, and our first video games we found and started playing. So, of course, you want to start with your first video game you ever started playing?
Yeah, let's go and let's get a brief history lesson here on to how I got into video games. So, we talked about this earlier. I was thinking, I was like, man, what really got me started here? So I have a pretty funny story. Back in the day when I was really young, when I was like, I don't even know, like 5 or 6, maybe even younger than that. Our mom, it was still when I was an only child, so I was all by myself, but we lived at my grandma's house, and you know, it was me and a couple of my cousins, and it was just crazy. It was always fun there. But anyways, we had at the time the husband of my grandma, we called him Pops, and I guess he was kind of like the introduction that I had to like video games. He had a PS1, which was pretty cool, and I remember playing Resident Evil and then Dino Crisis and a bunch of other like crazy like 90s games. But the first one that I feel like really got my attention was I think it's called like Green Army Men. I don't know if any of you guys have heard about that, but it's like it's basically like the OG Call of Duty. You play as the little green army guys that you play around with, and you know, you just kind of run around. There was a story too. It was like a weird story. Honestly, I don't remember that thing, but The funniest story I was telling you guys about is like one time. It's because my mom back in the day, she was like, "Oh no, that's a violent video game, and yeah, you can't be playing that or whatever. So I don't want to ever see you play that again." I was like, "Oh okay, well yeah, sure, whatever." And I was like, "Nah, I gotta figure out a way to play this." So I'd like sneak into my pop's room and I'd be playing it. I remember one time my aunt was at the house and she had the phone. She was on the phone with my mom, and then she's like, "Oh, you want?" Or my mom's like, "Can I talk to Carlos real quick?" She's like, "Yeah, let me go get him." And I guess she didn't know I wasn't supposed to play that, so she just walks in there all nonchalantly and she's like, "Hey Carlos, I think you're." And at the same time I'm playing, it's a loud ass, like some loud ass explosions, like gunfire and stuff. I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I grabbed the phone from my aunt and I like ran to the living room, and I was like, "Oh hey mom, I was just just chilling out here. What's up?" And she's like, "Are you playing those games again?" I was like, No. I was here on the couch. She just gave me the phone, and she's like, "Why are you running? What's all that noise? What the hell's going on?" I was like, "No, nothing." And then sure enough, she found out. I'm pretty sure like my aunt or someone told her that I was playing, but I feel like that's the real first game. So like that, so mostly like PlayStation 1 stuff is really what got me into gaming. And yeah, that's the reason why I like horror games nowadays. And I like some first person shooters like Call of Duty sometimes guys. I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, but like Cold War is pretty solid so far. So but yeah, that's my brief history lesson on the first game there for me.
Do you remember your first game?
I wanted to say the early PlayStations, but then you said this before. The Game Boy, I completely forgot about the Game Boys. And I don't remember much about it. I know it was red. I know it was mostly Pokemon. But I want to say that was my first, like introduction. And then after that, what did we get? Maybe the DS's, the original DS's. And
DS
then
Lite.
DS
I remember
Lite. And then probably the same thing, Pokemon from there. And then eventually, I don't know if it was more DS's or if it was the PSP. Or if that was that before the PSP. Either way, PSP was also in there. And then from PSP to PS2. Oh, I guess we also had the PS1. I don't remember playing the PS1 though.
Yeah, I had the PlayStation 1.
I don't remember playing it. I remember seeing it and whatnot, and maybe that might have been later, but I don't really remember playing it. And then PS2, I do remember playing Spyro.
That was a good game.
That was a good game. Tony Hawk Underground.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot Racing, and there was like another not racing one version. And then from PS2, eventually we got the PS3, and then I would play what? I think I started playing World at War, right? Because you got
that was your favorite Call of Duty at the time.
Call of Duty?
Got Modern Warfare.
I like that
and
one.
And then I got World at War. I think which is just almost recently came out. And then from there, obviously Black Ops and Modern Warfare is into the PS4, and then I started with Last of Us. From Last of Us to it's not even the introduction no more. It's just what I
It's all your
the
games.
whole
like your
breakdown
gaming
to
history.
where I'm
Alright,
at.
so
right now.
out of all those games, which one would you be your 100% favorite? I was gonna say Last of Us, but
Absolutely no idea.
No
I
idea.
feel like I don't even remember half the games. Like I always remember the names and what they are, but
I
I don't remember how much I enjoyed them or what they're even about.
we would always fight, and I'd be like, Modern Warfare 2 is better than World at War. He's like, no, World at War is better, so I want to play World at War. And we always fight which game we play because we do it split screen, and then we'd share the same seat, and we'd be sitting on the same side, and I'd be like, I need more space, bro, I'm falling off. And I remember one time we just push each other, and it was super fun.
But after the Modern Warfare 2, what would I say of Call of Duty after that?
Oh my God, Modern Warfare 3 was the last Call of Duty you played.
Yeah, and that was the one that killed it for me. What did I say every time you guys would mention?
Oh,
Yo,
I
Carlos.
know. The chickens.
Oh no! I'm just saying in general about the game. Like, what would I say
hearing
about
that through the walls.
The
Hearing that
chickens.
through the
I remember.
walls.
I
The
still
chickens.
remember the dialogue. That was when I was like "Mo cottage," like I forgot like the African militias what they're talking about. They would always in Modern Warfare 3, you'd throw grenades and stuff, and like the European forces, they'd just be like grenade out or whatever, and then, like the African militia would be like "Mo cottage, the chicken," or they would say like some weird stuff. That I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, okay. No. I'm saying like, what would I say about Call of Duties in general?
I don't remember.
You're like, oh, Call of Duty.
I'd be like, Call of Duty.
Spit on it.
I would hate after Modern Warfare 2. I hated that like Call of Duties, but Cold War is the first, guys. Breaking news: Cold War is like the first Call of Duty in recent history, any history since Modern Warfare 2. That I'm like, okay, it's all right, pretty good.
And it's surprising when I heard you're like, oh, you're gonna get it? What the hell? What is this, Carlos? Give me back my old Carlos.
Yeah,
I was like,
I know, dude. That's why I'm excited. I'm waiting for these two to get the Cold War. Dude, I've been playing in there. I need somebody to share my victories with, guys. Like, I've been waiting.
I'm just crazy. Like, we kind of like switched the roles where like you got Cold War, and like I don't. Modern Warfare was just so bad. Like this recent one was just so bad. I lost touch.
The recent Modern
Yeah,
Warfare.
the
I heard that a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, I
Though.
liked it a lot.
I never tried it though. You didn't like
I
it
didn't
though?
like it. And like after that, I was like, I don't care about Call of Duty anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the new Cold War really brought back some of like the roots. Not too much to like that I hated, but I think it brought back enough roots that I think you might like it again. Valorant though, Valorant, the one you brought up right now. I played it right now, guys. Like what, 3 days ago, right here on Diego's PC. Dude, that game is hard. Not only is that game hard, that game like I can't get into that game. Like it's too like it's more
Tactical.
it's tactical, but I feel like it's more a testament to like who has the quickest internet or the quickest aimbot. Like it's not even too much strategy because you get shot and your guy slows down. It's like he wants to die. Like you can't do anything. I don't know. I don't want to complain about it too much, but that's just my little experience I've had with that game.
Yeah, we all have different tastes in games, and I feel like we can really connect with everyone in the audience. And just like if you have a favorite game, one of us is gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? One of us is gonna be consistent with it. But back to the start, I wanted to mention my first game. And honestly, I don't remember exactly what my first game was, but I just know for sure, like, obviously Joan mentioned the Game Boy, and then, like, I remember playing Pokemon on the Game Boy, and I remember playing the NES games, like the N64. I remember playing all those games. I just don't know exactly which one was my first game. And then I remember playing Little Stuart game on PlayStation 1. There's a Little Stuart game on...
No, Stuart Little.
Stuart Little.
I was like, Little Stuart.
Little Stuart. It was something like that.
Yeah.
And I remember playing that game on PlayStation 1. So I don't know exactly which game was my first game I ever played. Yeah. But I always know it was just like a way to pass the time. And it was better than cartoons in my opinion. So that's where I was like, oh, I got to get a new game. I got to get this. I got to get that. Yeah. But I remember indefinitely, like, when I had the PlayStation 2. And I had Tony Hawk Underground 2. Yeah. I just got lost. I got lost.
Dude, yeah.
I go hours and hours and hours just playing that game.
Yeah.
And I just get better every day.
You want to know what game that was for me? Was GameCube Resident Evil 4, dude. I think that's the first one that I was like, I'd spend hours like just. I was trying to unlock all the stuff and having to deal with that girl, Leon. Ashley, oh my god, I hate that NPC so much, but. I remember playing that and always trying to be like, man, I gotta save up. I want to get the infinite rocket launcher, get the infinite Tommy gun, and all that stuff. But that's my game. That's my Tony Hawk Underground.
Yeah, and I was mentioning the other day. I was like, I remember watching you play Resident Evil 4, and I literally just sit there on the corner and just watch him play. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. He's shooting big monsters, running away from like a rolling stone, and like it's like Indiana Jones with zombies.
Yeah,
crazy.
But you know what? Don't ever play Resident Evil 5, guys. Don't ever play that game. That game sucks.
Why is it so bad?
Oh my god. It's like it's basically they take all of the aspects that I hate Call of Duty and then they try and put it together with like Resident Evil 4 and it's just like what is this game?
It's not even Resident Evil.
It like lost its identity. Which actually recently too I started streaming Resident Evil 7, guys, if you guys want to check that out. I was playing it so far. It's okay. It's pretty good. I'm actually liking it. There was one guy, one of my followers, and he's actually a subscriber. Hentai Kawaii, dude. He was telling me, he's like, you know what? I don't feel like this is a Resident Evil game, and I feel where he's coming from. But I've been playing it more. I'm like, I mean, it's not. I don't like see the similarities from like obviously the other ones, but I kind of like where it's going here, and they don't have to like keep going this way. But I kind of like the divergence that they took. And
yeah, when I watched you play it just felt like a horror game with guns. It literally just felt like a horror game with guns.
There is like the only reason I'm giving it any props is because it like jump scared me 3 times, but they're like good jump scares, not just like ones that I'm just like, I don't care.
It's gonna pop out the wall right here.
Yeah, because there's times where I'm like, shit, dude, this is kind of boring. Like, where the fuck is this key at, man? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And then I find the key, I'm all excited. I'm like, oh fuck yeah! And then I forget that there's people chasing me and stuff. And so like, I'll just run up to a door, like, oh, I finally got the key, and I'll just run up. And they just come out. They have like corners in that game where they hide behind. And then they just pop out like in your face, dude, like in your face, like this ugly characters just be like, I just told you to leave, and it's a weird looking game, but I've been enjoying it like myself recently.
I want to get you to play Visage.
I'm down to play that.
That's a good scary game. That game gave me nightmares.
I remember I played it. The only thing I got stuck and then I didn't know what to do. Remember I was playing, I got stuck and I was just like, where do I go?
There's very few games that have given me nightmares, and that game genuinely has given me nightmares.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever gotten any nightmares from any video games. I don't think anything's really scared me that much.
What about you? Have you played any scary games?
No, not at least. I don't even think at all.
Yeah, I don't think Julian plays that many.
I remember a long time ago, like 2-3 years ago, before I even started streaming like consistently with Call of Duty, I streamed Slenderman because my friend Tim or Escape.
Yeah.
He told me, he's like, yo, we gotta play Slenderman, and that game got me bad.
That game got you?
Yeah.
I would when I played that game, it wasn't scary for me because I was like looking for Slenderman. Because you would get you look at him and then like it would just go like, and then the screen would like turn into like snow or whatever. So I was just always looking for him and be like, and just run towards him just to be a dumbass. Like I did that in Resident Evil 4. I was like, let me just run and see which they, and then they like grab me and they just throw me and then I just like
Die. That's it.
It's like it's not a quick death, so it's kind of slow. So it makes me not want to do that because I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah.
That's funny. Our next topic is gonna be our role models, like our favorite YouTubers, favorite streamers, favorite artists.
That's a good one.
I don't know. Let's get Julian to go first. Do you have any streamers?
Streamers?
I know you got a lot of music, like rap artists that are like.
Let's hear him, Julian. Come on.
Well, I want to see if I have any streamers in mind, but I want to think about it. Anybody? No.
This guy.
Music artist, Jermaine Lamar Cole. That's about it.
All right. Okay. What
I'm
about?
thinking like the whole Dreamville team or something like that.
I don't really. Only person that I really look into other than more than music is Cole. So I wouldn't consider the other guys inspirations or role models. Just people that like.
You just really
music.
like.
Yeah, I just like their music.
That's you always, if you guys know Julian personally, dude, he's always talking about
J. Cole.
We were at this fast food restaurant, and J. Cole came on. What was he talking about?
No, I didn't.
He was talking about.
What was it?
He was talking about what was he talking about? Like Las Vegas or something. Remember?
Las Vegas?
I was like, yo, dude, this is that new J. Cole album. You don't remember?
Oh no!
Ah,
Country
that's-
started playing, and then you're
No,
like,
no,
yo,
no, no,
this-
no, 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 no. It was a J. Cole album. And then what was he talking about? He's like,
It was a
I
country
went
song.
there too.
It was
You
a
don't know
country
it?
song, and
Alright,
then
Julius-
Julius was all like, "Oh, it's a new J Cole."
Julian-
I'm like,
Julian's messing up the story, guys. It was J. Cole, I swear.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
He was into it though. He was getting into it. He's getting into it.
I've always argued with Julian because I always say that, yo, I got him in the J. Cole first. I taught him the J. Cole first, and I swear I told him about J. Cole first, and he says it's his friend. But I want to have that title. You know, like when someone like, oh, you put your person on like the music
so
person.
cringy.
It's cringy, but like, dude,
It's cringe.
I swear I was on it before. I was on it as soon as Forest Hills Drive dropped. I was like, yo, this is crazy. That was 2014,
Crazy.
so that's like 6 years later. I mean, it was dropped in December, so literally 6 years on the dot, huh?
yes.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But seriously, guys, if you know Julian, that's all he ever talks about. J. Cole, man.
You love J. Cole, and honestly, I mean, just rap music. Both of us really enjoy rap music, and I know you like your fair share of Logic and stuff like that.
I used to despise rap music. Like when I was younger, like in my younger, like 13s or like, well, until I was like maybe 18, I guess. I really didn't like, because I think recently, more recently, like in the past 5 or 6 years, I feel like rap has evolved in a way that I really enjoy. It's like more methodical, more like
lyrical.
more lyrical, more meaningful. Because I think like back in the 2000s, I think in the 90s, I think it was kind of how it is a little bit now. It was a little bit more grungier though, because it wasn't like polished studio records and stuff like J. Cole and stuff. It was more like, man, they like threw this shit together and it was like meaningful, but it was like little. And I never really got into that because I was too young at the time. But I was saying like recently, I feel like rap has gotten a little bit more thoughtful, and I think I've gotten more into that.
I
used to
think
be
it's
in the
changed at all.
You don't think it's changed?
I mean,
at all?
I think there's just people that do thoughtful, melodic.
At all times?
Yeah, and then there's people I think that you thought were early 2000s where you despise it and you're like, oh, this is rap now.
'cause, like,
you heard like 3 artists that sounded like that.
No,
And
Joey.
there's always been artists that
No,
never.
no.
When you really think about it, like, they're not gonna be playing like Capital Steez and Joey Badass.
Exactly on the radio.
On the radio.
Or even on just.
Then yeah, that's probably why. Because that's all I never.
Really looked into it.
And I think in the 2000s too, like YouTube was still just barely coming on. So like the only thing you got was the radio. You know, you couldn't. And other than like a friend with a CD or a cassette or something, like
That's true.
you couldn't really delve too deep into this.
And even then, you're like too young to like go into someone's car and like listen to genuine.
Yeah, unless it's like your family member or something. I mean.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think, like, for me, you might be right about that, Joe, but for me, like, I just couldn't get to that.
Nah,
I don't know. I wasn't listening to rap then either, but I'm
Yep.
just assuming that I feel like even now, maybe you're right, but I feel like you just didn't hear the right people.
Probably. The only thing I got of hip hop was hearing the local station of 104.3 and 102, and half the time those guys are like doing some weird ass shit that, like,
Even
have you
now,
ever
there's not.
When was
most-
that? Oh, what?
Even now, everything it's like mostly like trap, catchy hook.
Yeah, like
on radio.
Exactly.
Have you guys listened to like the 5 o'clock bambucha stuff? Like, have you guys heard that stuff?
Yeah, I
Like,
heard that.
it's the weird shit, dude. Like, I'll be like going through this. Like, I've been used to listening to the radio because of Christmas stuff. I always go to the Christmas station this time of year, but. And when I go through, then I pass those stations. All you hear is like, "This is the 5 o'clock bambucha." And it's like,
Just club music.
here we go, and like some weird like, and then it just goes on for like an hour or something. I'm just like, what is that? How are they still in business? You know,
It's
like,
a lunch break.
how old are these guys? They're like 50-year-old guys talking like they're trying to be like 20-year-olds. Hey, what's up, 5 o'clock bambucha? Like, I don't know, like. I don't know. That's my experience with the rap. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. Now it's so much easier. Everyone has phones. We share music. Yo, have you listened to this? Just
Spotify,
play it
you
right
got the
there.
playlist.
Yeah,
you got-
exactly.
And then I love that YouTube now, like, you can go just endlessly all night, just listen to music, and then it'll say related music, and it'll be, oh shit, this is good right here, and then related music, and it just can go on like.
It's a
forever.
circle. It's just like a
Yeah.
black hole of music. And
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, things have changed so much. And like I'm saying, like you got social media to find favorite rappers. You hear a clip on TikTok and you're like, oh, this song's good. Let me listen to it.
You got their Twitter, you got their Insta, you got their Spotify playlist. It's over like now. I feel like it's over exaggeration. I got like 20 people. Like I got 20, and they're not bad artists. Like I got 20 like good artists, but then you got more. It's like there's a lot to like
Take in.
to digest there, you know. But what were we talking about?
Back to the topic. Call your role models and just favorite streamers, YouTubers, just favorite people in general.
YouTubers, I answered Twitch and music, but YouTuber.
High Five
I
Studios.
should have thought about this. No, not High Five Studios.
Oh, we love Steezy King.
Caesar Kane is pretty funny.
Oh, that's what the video I was watching with Dio the other day. Dude, that was a funny video.
Yeah, everything with Steezy King's funny.
Good
He was
videos.
making, it still doesn't bother me. It just still lingers in my mind that he had that pretty good video of him. And at the end of it, he's like, guys, we're almost at 500 subscribers. It was like
Oh
almost
my
the exact
God.
same quality as he has now with millions of subscribers. Like, man, he instantly started pushing out great content.
Yeah.
And he was only at 400 subscribers, almost at 500. And he's like almost doing the exact same thing now with millions.
Yeah. Well, I was binge watching him one day. I just binge watching all his videos. I was like, dude, this YouTuber is so good.
Yeah.
His name's CZ King, guys, or Isaiah. He's a really popular YouTuber. He just moved out to LA recently,
Yeah.
and he's from Austin. And I was telling Carlos earlier, like he's one of the reasons why I want to move to Austin.
Yeah.
It just seems like so much of a city. And me and Joan were just watching his videos, and like I was like, oh, this video sounds good. So we clicked it, and at the end of the video, he's like, 500 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys so much. Like, so like, I mean,
Just nonchalant.
yeah, like it's such good quality. Like people like that are gonna blow up. You just know for a fact.
When they're not too much into the intros, the outros, and the plugs.
Yeah, you just had good content.
By the way, I got merch. Dropping that merch next week, boys.
But yeah, Steezy Kane's a good YouTuber. I know you like Danny Duncan. We both like Danny Duncan. I don't know if you
I like Danny Duncan. I don't subscribe to him because I'm not too much into like that kind of genre, but I can watch him with you guys. I think he's pretty funny.
Yeah,
He seems like a pretty cool dude that like
just doesn't care.
doesn't give a I know people in real life that are like that and they're pretty cool.
They just don't
Chill
record
out.
it.
Yeah, they just don't record it. Yeah, but yeah, he seems pretty cool.
Who else?
Oh, no, I don't think of any other role models I have on the YouTube.
Oh, talk about the anime reaction channels you like.
Oh,
Nani?
I don't know if they're inspirations or
I mean, just say what you
models.
like. See what
There's
you
something
like.
that
What I
you like, brother.
to watch on YouTube, I've been watching some anime, some Black Clover reaction channels. It's fun to watch like the highlights of the show and watch other people's reactions. So that's why I think anybody could do it. Really, you just have to give the time. What else? I've been listening to.
A little closer.
Oh, sorry. What else on YouTube? I don't even know what I'm watching on YouTube. Cody Ko, his
Ko's good.
girlfriend,
He's a good one,
Noel
that's a good one.
Miller.
His girlfriend, like, I don't know what it is about her face, but it like trips me out.
Her voice.
You guys get that
Her
too?
voice is kind of annoying.
Her eyes are
But
like
I got over it.
weird.
But now that I hear it, it's like it's kind of annoying voice now.
It's cool. Yeah, they're cool. Though. I'm not
Yeah,
shooting her down or
they're both
anything.
good.
She's cool.
Good people. I don't know who else. I think that's it really, at least for top of my head. Yeah.
Yeah, I like all those YouTubers. I don't like High Five Studios. Watch them like to hear this. Nah. I like those YouTubers. I like Who do I really like?
Like your T series, you know?
Oh hell no! I used to be really big into PewDiePie. I'd watch every video.
Yeah, PewDiePie's still a good.
PewDiePie's really good.
Good
He's
creator.
staying consistent with it, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Who's up there, man? Oh, you know who I really like? Devin Nash. No one's gonna know who that is. Oh,
I don't know who that is.
he's like he just stats, like not stats. Let's just say he gives tips and tricks to like Twitch streams and like numbers and stuff like that.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of him. I've been watching a lot of Rob CD. You guys don't know who that is, but and just IRL streamers. They're literally IRL streamers. Put on a backpack. There's a camera on their shoulder.
Wait, is that the guy in Japan you're talking about? Oh yeah, I know who that guy
and they
is.
just walk through Japan. They just walk through their city. They bike through it. They just travel, and it's so awesome to just get to experience that. Literally just sitting at my setup, and I find it so interesting, man. And I can sit there for hours. Like literally, I'll get on and I'll be like, all right, guys, I'm gonna start streaming, and I'll see them streaming, and I'll click on their stream, and it's 3 hours pass by. Not even kidding.
Dude, yeah, I like not streaming that either, but I can't get into that stuff.
Really?
Like I'll watch like some of the clips that they have him on. I'm like, oh, that's interesting, but like to follow him, I feel like I'm just like walking in the middle of the night. I feel like I'm there in the middle of the night.
Biking.
No. I feel like I'm there in the middle of the night, and I'm just walking with this guy, and we're just talking about random stuff, and I'm like, I'm really tired. I just want to go to bed already. Like, you know, like I feel like I'm there, and that's like in my head, but I'm in my bed, so I'm like, why don't I just go to bed? You know, like.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I can get where you're coming from. Like, it is cool to see like the culture,
the experience and all their culture and just how they meet and how they talk. And even Japan, such a different culture from here in America, and even all around the world. Like we've had people talking in chat from India, like Egypt, Europe,
the Philippines,
Africa, all over the world, and it's awesome, man. I found that so interesting.
Talking about you, Super Lexus, Philippines, right there.
So yeah, that's super cool. Carlos, do you have any role models or YouTubers you really stand out?
Well, you know, I got like a truckload. I mean, back in the day, I think the early 2010s is when YouTube kind of began its like what it's become now is like a huge
just
conglomerate.
empire.
Yeah, empire thing. And I think at that time it was kind of like 2008 is when it started to get like its main characters, like for people that did certain kind of videos. One of the main ones I was telling about him earlier is the Nostalgia Critic with that guy with the glasses and with all those guys. A lot of shit's like happened with it. I don't know if you guys heard all the stuff that's happened with him.
Tell
like,
them if they don't know.
like with the controversy. So like recently, like I think earlier last year, yeah, it was like last year in 2019. That was like a document or something that was apparently signed because there was always weird stuff going on. Like sometimes, like some of their content creators would just like stop uploading or just like weird random stuff. And like recently, like in 2019, there was a document that was released and it was supposedly written by like a lot of the ex-employees, a lot of the ex-content creators, which like threw a lot of shade at them, like sexual harassment, and like they treated a lot of their content creators like shit, and like just I don't remember the top off of my head. Like you guys can look up some videos. There's a lot of in-depth videos about it, but it was really weird. But despite that, you know, I'll still watch him now and again. He's not always the most entertaining, but I'll watch him because I used to watch him a lot. But a lot of the content creators from back then, like one of my favorite from there. There's three favorites that I have from there. One of them is Angry Joe. A lot of people know about him. He's fucking dope. He's, you know, Mexican American, represent, you know. And he got Taught in the Shadows. He's not as popular. He was a music critic. He would do like pop songs, but he'd like make fun of them and stuff. And like it was pretty fun. You never see his face too. He had like a cool thing where he put his camera on the side of him and then the light on this side, so you can only
like
see his
silhouette.
shadow. You can only see the silhouette. And I was like, oh dude, this guy's cool. And then one that I mentioned earlier was Bennett the Sage. He's his channel. He's got the what's it called? It's Anime Abandoned. Dude, you guys should check that out. It's like my kind of taste in YouTube is like video essays and stuff, and he goes like in depth about like old anime and stuff, which is kind of why I want to do that too. He does like more 90s. I want to do 90s too, but I'm thinking about 2000s because he only does like handpicked ones from the 2000s. So I think like those kinds of people, a lot of unknown and like not recognized content creators from YouTube back in the day, were the people that would make playlists or find music that you're looking for. You're like, oh shit, dude, I found it. I got it. I used to spend in this very room, guys. Once again, this very room, I used to listen to hours and hours of like Japanese music from like animes that I'd watched back in the day, and like it's just crazy because like it led me to suggestions to like other anime music, and I learned a lot of stuff like from just YouTube and similar videos that people uploaded and stuff. So I guess for like just like mostly like that like would be my like my not my hero. What's the word for it?
Inspirations,
Yeah, the
role
inspirations. I feel like those would be like my most inspirational as a YouTube thing there. Oh, another one here which is kind of dwells into the music is Joji.
I was gonna mention. You gotta mention Filthy
Yeah, I gotta
Frank.
mention Filthy Frank. Yeah, I know. Back in the day, I don't know if you. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that Filthy Frank. He did some crazy ass videos. Just look it up, Filthy Frank. He transitioned into music and he makes some really good music. Pretty dope. Check it out. He's just under Joji. That guy's cool. Who else? There's like so many that I can't even mention. Yeah.
That's okay.
But yeah, for music, I guess like Joji. Of course, Logic. This guy right here. I'll admit, this guy right here, Dio, got me into Logic. I was like, oh shit, rap can be something that I really like. And back in the day, Julian over here, dude. Relax, man. I believe you. You got a J. Cole first. I believe you.
Prestige farted.
Oh, dog, bro.
Why you gotta call me out?
You gotta go
man?
ahead and snitch him
Why
out
you
here,
gotta call
dog.
me out?
They can't smell it on the
Because
podcast,
you
bro.
You had the wrong assumption of what I was looking at.
Nah, man, just take the heat from me, bro.
So I
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm happy I'm
You
over
smell
here.
Like you fought.
Hey,
Just be on all F's you.
just be happy it wasn't me, alright? Because then you guys probably want to leave.
That's true.
Shit, what was I saying? But yeah, just that, I mean, Logic and a lot of my musical inspiration was what I was mentioning before. Is Japanese music. They're Supercar. They're from my favorite anime ever, which was Eureka 7. That was like my jam back in the day. But yeah, I think that was it. Mostly musical streamers. My biggest streaming hero is right here, sitting 2 seats away from me, right here, or 1 seat away from me. Mr. Prestige himself. And he is a hero to me because, or inspiration, because I remember when he was super little, guys. And he'd be like, yo, I want to make videos. I want to do stuff about video. He is a grinder. Like, you look up definition for a stream grinder. That's the guy right here. So I'm just waiting for him to break it big, and then forget all about me and Julian.
Okay.
And then go live in Los Angeles. Nah, but for reals, guys, he's really cool. This is my number one streaming inspiration right here.
It means a lot.
Respect.
Yeah, thank you. And I also wanted to mention animation shows. We talk a lot about anime already, but
Yeah.
what about shows? Do you guys have any shows? I know you like The Office.
Oh, don't get Julian started on The Office.
What do you?
Here you go. Don't get us started.
I just like The Office. I don't push it on anybody.
Nah,
I
no,
don't
no, no.
talk about it.
It's not his. It's not his. What do you call it? Personality.
It's not his. It's not my personality. There you go, Carlos.
It's not your
But I
personality.
do enjoy the show. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I keep forgetting to be close. Yes, I enjoy the show. I think it is a good show.
Yeah.
Good show. Good show. Other than that, there's no other show I like.
Yeah, I could tell. Like, I know that.
Nah.
Guys, do yourself a favor. Don't ever talk about The Office on Julian. If you disrespect The Office,
Okay, I don't like it that
He's
much.
coming
It's
after you
just a good
guys.
show. It's just a great show.
Okay, Julian.
Yeah, he likes it, but I feel like he's recently got into. I mean, you binge watch Black Clover and Hunter x Hunter, and he's been watching anime like crazy. Like every day I see him watching anime, and he's getting up there. I think you're caught up. Are you caught up on both?
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I finished it a while ago.
Hunter. It's not even finished. Remember, you said that the guy's sick.
Yeah,
So how can
I
you
finished
finish it?
because they stopped making it.
Well, then it's
been
not. It's not finished then.
Okay, I finished what we have.
What's there
Quite
so
a while
far?
ago. Right now, I'm watching. I've been watching every week of Black Clover. Every new upload.
What's that about, anyways? I've never seen that.
It's about. It's like
Very close.
Oh, sorry. It's like everybody compares it to Naruto because it's kind of like
Oh,
that.
no.
Even though I never watched Naruto, I could even see because
Not Naruto.
It's just like about
Yeah, that's long.
a kid and his brother. They're
Yeah.
both adopted. They don't tell. They still haven't told us in the story like how they got left, but they got left at a church.
Yeah.
And they grew up, and it's in a magic world, so everybody has at least somewhat sort of mana. Some people make it big enough to be like soldiers or whatnot, and be like protectors of the kingdom against other countries and other people have like barely enough to live by day-to-day life and whatnot. But
And these two brothers got all
yeah,
the mana.
these two brothers are just trying to. I think they're both
They're the
trying to
heavies.
become the head of the kingdom. Yeah.
They're the heavies.
They're gonna have to fight each other at the very end.
Plot twist. They're not actually brothers. They were brainwashed.
I don't think they are. They're.
No, I just guessed that. I already
No.
know.
I don't
What
think
do
they are.
you say with they're not brothers? You don't
No,
think
because one of them, I'm pretty sure it's hinting. I think it's hinting towards it. I feel like I've seen YouTube videos about it as well. I haven't watched anything that has gone into the manga, but I feel like I've seen thumbnails, and I don't remember what exactly. Oh, and I do remember what it was. It was damn it spoiled it so hard, but I kind of got it. It's kind of they're not one. I don't want to go into the actual story of the anime because then it would be the Black Clover podcast.
We'd be the Black Clover podcast.
But one guy, one of the brothers who's kind of not the main character, but he's blessed with like this here I'm gonna have to go into the whole anime.
He's blessed with the tank with the heavy man.
They're like polar opposites when they got left at the church. They're like polar opposites. Yeah, one got blessed with it's called a grimoire.
They had to face them away from each other because the negative and positive side.
Exactly. They're called grimoires and they help with their magic. One got blessed with a 4 clover, which is extremely rare. Most people have 3 clovers, right? And it's love, prosperity, and something plus luck. Luck is the 4th clover, and the other brother, the main guy, is a 5 leaf clover.
What about the 7-tailed fox?
Okay.
Isn't that incorporated to that?
Yeah, and then one of them is a demon, basically.
Oh no, he's the 7-tailed fox.
The angel and
yeah, exactly. It's the angel. It's the good.
Good versus evil, guys.
Yeah, and then versus the guy who has like a demon in him that he doesn't really know it yet. He knows it, but he doesn't like. He hasn't overcome him
yet. That's. What can I say? That sounds so. That's a lot of information. I don't know. That I like how you mentioned Naruto though, because that's one.
It is a big Naruto. Because I heard that it was like it started right after Naruto ended, or one of the Naruto's ended, and it kind of just picked up as something that the people would watch.
Yeah.
As a replacement.
I was gonna be a space, yeah.
I started watching Naruto on Toonami when it first aired in America, like around that time, and it got to the tournament arc, and I never got back into it. There's always like in most, I feel like in most animes there are like over 100 episodes when they want to make like money off of them. There's always the arcs that are like all relative, like every one of those has like a tournament arc. Or like just some.
I feel like every anime has a tournament.
Just fillers.
Yeah, just like those fillers. I hate fucking fillers. I hate fillers. I can't watch an anime if it has fillers.
I think every anime has fillers. Our most shonen animes.
Well, I'll tell you something. For a fact, most animes that don't have fillers are usually really good. I feel like that.
Name what's a shonen
like
anime
I told
that doesn't have fillers?
Darling in the Franxx.
I've never seen that one, but I can't say anything. But I mentioned, I know most people, a lot of people probably seen
shonen. Those. I mean, obviously there's fighting and like, but it's. I feel like it's like a romance.
Well, hey, romances can be good too.
No, it's like there's a lot of fighting.
I know there is a lot of fighting, but like.
But are there giant naked?
Exactly.
He's chasing you to eat you. No, but have you ever watched You've never watched Trigun?
No. This has gone on for anime for at least like 5 minutes of just us talking about.
Well, this is good content.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to just say all your favorite animes?
What was the question that you gave me?
Favorite animes and shows.
Favorite anime? Yeah, The Office is a great show. Obviously, a little, cringy about the fans. I hate talking about how fans have cringy.
They're just so diehard.
Exactly, but it's a good show. It's a
great
great show.
They'll go to war for the Office. Can you see my hand?
He's not a diehard, but he likes it.
Yeah, animes I like. I finished. I don't watch too many animes, but I did finish Hunter. I finished My Hero. Oh, new season spring.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Guys,
I haven't seen
short anime. The Promised Neverland.
I haven't seen any
popular.
of these.
We're watching Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titans. I haven't seen any of these. I haven't seen any of the new age anime, guys.
They're good. Pretty good.
They're pretty good.
I need to catch up. I need to check some of these out.
That's my show.
I know. Was it Evangelion or how do you pronounce it?
Oh, Evangelion?
Yeah.
I watched that one. I don't really like it too much. It's kind of dramatic. Like overly dramatic. There's even like, if you watch Ben and the Sage, I'm telling you guys, that guy, he fucking goes hard. He talks about that show and he talks about, there's one part I remember he was talking about it. He's like, and a lot of because you know how they have like a lot of Christian symbols in Evangelion?
No,
I never watched it.
Oh, you never watched it? Okay, so for those of you that watch it, like they have a lot of weird Christian symbols. And I remember watching it. Yeah, like crosses and like angels and stuff. But like, it was weird. And I remember watching it like, man, this is fucking weird. Like, what the fuck does this mean? And he was reviewing it and he even said, he's like, yeah, all the people that worked on this, none of them are Christian, and none of them know anything about these, the Christian symbols. So they said they put that in there because they thought it was cool. So I was like, oh, okay, thank God. I thought I was like missing something or like I was looking at it. Yeah, guys, yes, there's some good. I'm trying to think of some like Trigun, dude. That one came out. That one's like, it's so amazing. It's a really cool story. What other shows? Eureka 7, that show is 50 episodes long. It's not too long, and it's really cool. There's a lot of cool ideas in there. Like there's an episode where, because in most anime, like you said, there's fighting, killing, and stuff. There's an episode in there where the main guy, there's still like really like things that are unrealistic, like this teenager guy that's like gets thrust into this life of action or whatever, which is, it's whatever, but I'll let that one slide. But there's an episode where he fights like another like mech guy, like a regular enemy guy, and he like kills him or whatever, and he goes into a rage. I forget why, but he's like stomping on like the robot's body with his robot, and he lifts up the robot's like leg or something, and he sees like an arm of like a human hanging off, and it has like a wedding ring and everything, and like he finally like realizes like, holy shit, this whole time I've been killing people. So he like has like post-traumatic stress disorder, and like one of the captains is like, yo dude, like what the fuck do you think we've been doing this whole time? We're not some like fantasy like game, like we're here to like we kill people. That's like we have to do that for survival. So that's a good anime. Show wise, there's too many shows out there. Guys, I think out of all of us, I think I'm the one that probably watches most TV and has ever played the most fit like that. That's what I did when I was like living here. All I did was just watch TV and play video games. So like I have a lot of old stuff that I'm just like overloaded with it.
I mean, we all spent our time. I know you went longboarding as well, and I went skateboarding.
Yeah.
They're different things. But I was gonna mention my favorite animes, and I'm not that big on animes or even shows. I don't even watch shows that often.
Yeah.
I really just be watching YouTube and Twitch and streaming most of the time. But animes, I've been a big fan of Attack on Titan. I'd say that's probably my favorite one. I watched that a few years back, and then One Punch Man was really good.
I've seen that one.
One Punch Man's good. I'm watching Darling in the Franxx right now, and I started but never finished Seven Deadly Sins. That's literally like the only animes I ever watched, like 4, 5.
So both of you guys like Attack on Titan. What do you guys think that is like the coolest parts of that show?
Dude, just the action.
Just the action of it?
That anime is the anime that got me into anime.
That got you in anime? I haven't watched too much. Like I said, I haven't watched it that much, but I've seen videos where they like do Titan comparisons. They talk about the different Titans. I'm like, oh shit, that's pretty dope. They have the armor Titan. There's one Titan. It's in the manga. I don't think it's in the anime yet. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. It's like he can like teleport and stuff and like.
You're spoiling it.
You're spoiling.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I don't even know if I'm spoiling. They might not even put it in the show, you know, like. But yeah,
You're gonna put it in the show as manga, so.
Okay, sorry. Hey, they don't always do the manga, right? I'm not gonna say more, but I'm like just fucked up the streamer. We just not turn this shit up.
Some diehard fan.
Fuck this podcast.
No, I'm gonna leave hate.
I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm gonna report it to
You
YouTube.
stink. Your opinions are trash.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do a video again.
I'm gonna like his comment if that does happen. No, but I just want to get into it because I really want to get into you guys' like anime, so I can like we should do a reaction video where you guys watch me watch the show and I can like critique it. I don't like this because it's not good enough. I don't know, but yeah, it's cool, dude. Like I haven't watched it like committed enough to, but I feel like maybe I'd get into that one.
Yeah, I like that one the most. It's just all the flying and just killing of the like the Titans is insane.
Their belts.
Like, I just think that's the craziest thing. So that's why I got so much into anime.
My favorite thing that I've seen of anything is when the Titans run. They run like a bunch of sissies and they just with their hands out like, what? Why are you naked? Put some clothes on, okay?
Why would they? Like that makes no sense.
Have you ever read whatever Jack and the Beanstalk, where the giant he has clothes?
They don't. They
They have
people.
clothes.
They eat humans.
That guy ate humans too. He was gonna eat the guy.
They don't have some sort of sense of what's.
Oh my God.
They have no sense of like
If they're
embarrassment or
if they're that stupid,
or people having social interactions.
if they're that stupid, then just order an AC-130. Take them out.
Yes, I'm sure.
AC-130 inbound. I've been playing Cold War, guys. Sorry. AC-130 inbound. I mean, come on.
I don't think the Titans would be able to make an AC-130.
Just get a gunner chopper. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, it's a good anime, and I'm excited for the future of the season. We're reacting to it, so that's awesome.
You guys react to it, then I'll get into that.
Or you can just watch our reactions. Save time.
You
need to watch the first 3 seasons, so never mind. Our next topic is gonna be our family finally, all 3 of us getting a PC.
And years in the making.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, remember when you were trying to build your first PC?
Yeah, I had a
That's crazy.
I never even got to turn it on.
That's crazy, man. How did it feel
That
to
is
like
pretty
build
funny.
that PC?
It was
Really?
Like anybody is scared your first build. Even anytime, I think after, I think unless you build like 100 PCs, I feel like you're always gonna be
It just
scared. 'Cause
yeah.
like,
I dropped my CPU.
I know. Classic clip, guys. Go check it
Classic
out.
Diego.
I was
Classic
scared.
prestige.
What's
Classic
funny is like
prestige.
I wasn't scared,
Yeah.
and
You weren't scared?
I wasn't scared,
That's why you dropped it.
and that's why I
Exactly.
dropped it.
That's why you dropped
Cause I was
it.
like, oh, it's a CPU, guys. I can't get it out. And then I opened the box and the thing flew out, and then it fell, and I'm like, oh,
That had been mean if it wasn't opening. I would have gone like.
oh no.
Hold on,
Guys, if you guys can't see, the mic literally just lost the connection. I don't know if we can plug it back in and maybe you can,
It usually works like that.
Damn.
they can't hear you. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, see, they can hear me.
Come on.
Okay,
That's-
we're good.
That's how
We're
it
good.
usually works.
Wow.
What was I saying? What was I saying?
PC.
Oh yeah. So yeah, if that were me, dude, I would have gotten like the freaking razor and been like with like surgical glasses. And,
Trying to fix it.
doctor or nurse, and then they would have patted my head. You have to be scared, you know, the
Yeah,
first time.
Thankfully, I got a free replacement. Because that was the
Ooh.
expensive part. Actually, the craziest thing about that story, I don't remember the exact number,
Yeah.
but when I bought every single PC part in that PC, I had
Yeah.
like 53 cents left in my bank account.
Nah,
On
perfect,
the dot.
dude.
No
Perfect.
savings, 53 cents left in my checking. I had no money whatsoever. I didn't have a
Yeah.
job. I just full-time streamed.
Dang, dude, you did it.
We made it. We did it. So, hey.
I have a not so honorable story as much as yours, but I have a similar story where when on my first PC build, I still lived at this house. I don't think I had a job at the time, or I might have. I don't remember exactly, but anyways, I remember I was almost done. I'd bought most of the parts, and I'm very picky as to what I want. Like I want to have, like I want it to be finished exactly how I want it. No, like no changes on what I want in the plan or whatever. And I was building it, and I got 18 gigs of RAM or whatever. I had two slots, two RAM slots or two RAM sticks, and I was like, man, I just want a 32 gig. I want it to be like
Amazing.
like symmetric, you know. I want it to look cool, and I was so desperate, guys. I'm ashamed of this. I was so desperate that our dad here, he's got like one of those water bottles or those giant chugs, like the water things you put into the water machine, you pour it out. He's got like coins in there, right? So what? I think I've told Julian this, but one time I was like, I need like another $100 or whatever. It's like, where am I gonna get that money? So I go out there, and everybody was at work. I had the day off, and I go out there and I jump out all the change, and I was looking. I got all the quarters, and it was enough. It was barely enough. I got all the quarters, and I put all the pennies back, all the shitty coins back, and then I put it back, and then I bought it. And then like a week later, I remember Michael coming up. He's like, "Hey, did one of you guys get coins out of the thing?" Like we, it was like, dude, it was like at a level of like. Let me see for the camera. It was like a level like this with the quarters, and without the quarters, it was like down here. And he was like, "Did you guys grab the coins or like?" And I was, cause he gets mad. Like if he gets mad, he'll get mad. So I was just like, "No, I don't think so. I think they're all the same." Like, but and even with all that work, guys, with all that time, with all that stuff, I never even got to turn on that PC. Like I had to sell it for rent. Don't ever build a PC when you move out, guys. Just bad news. Just bad news.
Enjoy living with your parents is
Yes.
basically what he's trying to say.
No bills, guys. God, I would kill for no bills. Kill for no bills.
But hey, now, story's over. We all got PCs.
Yeah.
We're all creating content, and that's where we're at right now. There's no other problems we had to do. I mean, you still got bills, but
I still got bills, but hey, I mean, if I don't get fired, I'm good.
yeah, hey, we're good to go, boys. There's gonna be content coming like nonstop. And just, I wanted to mention how we got here, and I wanted to tell a story of how we got the idea to all three of us get a PS4. Or do you want to say that?
You can go. You can start it off. I've been talking a lot. I'll let you start it off.
All right, guys. So basically, before the PlayStation 4 even came out, I know the PlayStation 5 just came out, but we're talking about the PlayStation 4. The trailer came out. All three of us were hyped. We're all super like,
Let's
yo,
go.
we're about to get it. You remember that night?
Let's go.
You remember? We were all like, yo, all three of us got to get a PS4. We're all three going to game at the same time, all in our rooms. We're going to be playing together, playing games and we're going to be streaming and watching YouTube and doing all this crazy stuff. We had so many plans.
I remember you bought your Elgato too.
Yeah, I had an Elgato to start recording.
When you got that, I was like, man, this boy's serious, right?
I was destined to, I a lane, and I just stuck to it.
Dude, yeah, hardcore.
And yeah, we were all like, yo, we gotta get enough money to get a PS4, guys. And then we got the date, and we're like, yo, this is where math class comes in handy. So we got the date of when the PlayStation 4 came out, and then we're like, all right, guys, this is how much money we need. It's $1,200 for all three of us to get a PlayStation 4. And they're like, all right, guys, there's like 60 days left, and then we like divided 60 by
make this much money per day.
And then we ended up like saying like I think it was like $26 a day. And we're like, yo, mom, is there anything we can do to get $26 a day?
She was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I remember that, dude. That's so funny.
Oh my! She's like, does it look like I made money?
She said something funny because mom always says some funny stuff. She said
like,
she's like, shit, if you find a way to make $26, tell me. Like I remember she said something like that.
Yeah,
something along those lines.
That sounds like mom. But yeah, eventually you got your PlayStation though.
I sure did. Man, it feels like ages ago since I lived here when all this stuff happened, but I do remember the night. I was telling you guys right now. I remember the night that the PS4 came out. I camped out in front of Best Buy with my friend Garrett. I was just chilling there. I drove it back home. I had my hand on it the whole time in my car, like, shh, come on, baby, it's just you and me. And then I got back here. This is my room right here, and I just pulled up. I pulled it out of the box like a baby out of the womb, nice and warm, nice and hot and ready, dude. And I unfolded everything. It was all sleek. I plugged it in. I had those are like some of the best gaming memories I had were on that box, on that PS4 with my friends. I used to play Destiny, and Dale used to hear me in the next room from this room. Yo, guys, we gotta do the raid, bro. Yo, cover my ass, right here. Oh, dude, those are some good memories right there.
That was fun. And eventually, we all three got PlayStations. I got a PlayStation. You got a PlayStation. We started streaming and making content. And yeah, I mean, now we all got PCs, so it's been a long time coming. I'm excited to be making content. Is there anything you want to add?
No.
Nah.
What were some of your favorite games on PlayStation 4?
The Last of Us.
Yeah, I started with The Last of Us. That was great.
Remastered
Multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer was good.
Butter. I don't know. Minecraft was always fun especially when I first got it.
I don't feel like there was any like really outstanding.
Black Ops
games
3
on
was
PS4.
really fun. I know
Black
you
Ops
weren't.
3?
Black Ops 3 was good.
Did they have that on PS3 though?
No.
Oh, they
yeah,
did.
they did, but it wasn't good. It looked
was
nasty.
terrible.
It was like gross.
Black Ops 3 was probably the best Call of Duty on PlayStation 4, in my opinion.
Call of Duty.
In my opinion.
I never liked any Call of Duties. I remember the first Call of Duty that came out. The Black Ops that came out. The first one, they killed snipers, dude. It went from Modern Warfare 2, the quick scopes.
Oh, super
that
slow.
one. And now I got on there. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This isn't a sniper. This is like goddamn like bricks or something. Like, you have to like lift up every like on 5 seconds. Like,
Wait, Black Ops 1?
yeah, Black Ops 1. You remember that? It was
Yeah,
slow,
it was
dude.
really
It's
slow.
so hard to quick scope in that game.
That's why it wasn't really popular with Faith.
Well,
I forgot to mention.
Now you're all like, oh, I gotta stay in my spot. I got my C. You gotta stay
No.
Yeah,
Now I got my knife and I got my ninja on, and I just run around and I'm just like, oh no, oh no, and then I like just like take them out. It's so funny. I recently got this like a takedown or whatever where I put like my leg around like their head and I like choke. It's like the weirdest, awkwardest thing, but it's so funny to watch it happen. And they're just like clueless as to what's going on.
I forgot to mention earlier for our idols. I know me and Julian were big with FaZe Clan.
That phase though,
I was big with FaZe. And I mean, to this day, I mean, you look at their content, it's changed so much. So I mean, I'm just
they're like different people now.
yeah.
Tico's still great.
Tico's really good.
It's just
That Tico.
great.
He's a good inspiration as well. We forgot
Yeah.
to mention him. And I mean, I've been watching FaZe Clan since like 2014.
I feel like I never liked FaZe because I was jealous. I was like, man, I thought I was good. I want to get paid millions of dollars.
I remember a long time ago, like 2014. I remember I commented on their video, and I was like, I always thought FaZe Clan was hacking, but ever since this video, this is awesome. And then a bunch of people commented, and like, there's so much hate on the comment.
Wow.
They're like, FaZe Clan never hacked. They're the best clan to ever touch Call of Duty. Do not hate on FaZe Clan. And I'm like, whoa, dude. And ever since then, I'm like, dude, FaZe Clan's like, the fan base is tight.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to be a part of this. And ever since then, I've been like a huge fan of FaZe.
That FaZe.
And I mean, obviously, everyone knows about FaZe Clan.
Even I know about that. That's saying something, you know.
So yeah, their inspirations. I want to say 100 Thieves too. Nade Shot on 100 Thieves.
I don't know who that is.
All the professional Call of Duty players.
Call of Duty. I was professional until I had to go to school. Then I had to make it there on time, or I was late.
One thing I wanted to add again is the professional Call of Duty players and like how I found Twitch. I wanted to mention before at the beginning, but I forgot. I remember one day I was on PlayStation 3 playing Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
And then it said, "Oh, Call of Duty World Championship, $1 million tournament."
Oh,
and I was like, "Yo, what the hell? $1 million tournament playing Call of Duty?" So I looked at it and I downloaded Twitch, or I uploaded, or like looked at Twitch on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah.
On my iPod.
Yeah.
And then I found it and I was like, "Dude, this is crazy! Like people are playing for money." And then everyone was like saying Optic in the like auditorium or whatever.
I remember that one. Yeah, Optics. What was the other? It was FaZe and Optic.
It was it was Optic. There's FaZe. There was
There's another one.
Fraco, Impact, and Envious.
No, I think the only ones I remember Optic and FaZe.
But everyone was like cheering on. You could see the chat moving and all that. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is insane. I've never known anything about this. And it was even Twitch. I didn't even know about Twitch at this point.
Esports.
So this is like the first time I ever saw Twitch.
Yeah.
And then like everyone was like the camera was on Nade Shot, and everyone was like Nade Shot in the chat, like Nade Shot, Nade Shot, Nade Shot. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I looked up Nade Shot on YouTube and I binge watched all his videos that night. And everyone on Optic, everyone on FaZe. I was like, dude, people make money off this. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's insane. And I went to tell mom, I was like, look, mom, they make $1 million. She's like, oh, you making money? And I was like, no. And she's like, oh. And then so, hey, now times have changed. I always wanted to be a professional Call of Duty player. That was my original thing.
Professional Call of Duty.
And then I just found a way of just making content. And I just found it so much funner. Like, I have a lot of fun just playing games, trying to create content, and just being myself instead of trying to play competitively.
Yeah, that's too much stress, man. That's like being a heart surgeon.
Yeah, I tried it. I got 0 viewers. Yeah, I tried it.
Hey, you tried it.
We made the most out of it. We've learned from our mistakes. We learned from our experiences. I shouldn't even say it's a mistake. It was a great experience.
You know, I would have been a professional Call of Duty player if I hadn't had my games cut up. And not have been interrupted at my practicing of Call of Duty.
That's if you didn't ever forget about it.
Yeah, that too. And yeah, I guess it was more my fault. But I mean, that did stop me a little bit. I was like, I just dropped $60 on that game, Mom. She's like, well, you need to drop 60 hours on your goddamn math test, all right? Like, she'd cut them up. That's a good story, guys. But I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I found Twitch, and we've been on there ever since.
Yeah. I remember when you first started and because at the time I think I'd already moved, I think, right? I don't think I had like a PC. Well, obviously I didn't have a PC or anything, and I didn't really watch Twitch that much. And only recently, until I actually made my PC, that I actually like started watching your stuff. And I was like, oh damn, dude, I was so good at this. Like I missed out on like
the growth of it.
You just
saw it from like, oh, he's in his room playing.
I jumped from dude, Carlos, I wanna record videos and do videos about games and stuff. I'm like, oh, that would be cool, yeah. To like, yo, what is up, guys? This is Prestige. Drop a like all professional and slick, and I'm like, damn, dude, it's crazy. Yeah, man, it's just a crazy jump. I'm sad I missed out like on the whole thing, but yeah, I try and jump in every now and again when I get on at work. I wake up at like 5:30. I clock in. I'm like, what the fuck? Is there another midnight stream or all night stream? And he's over here watching Nuke stuff. Did you see that? Did you see that? I wiped my ass. Did you see that? But yeah, dude, it's crazy to see how much you grow, man.
No, I'm super hyped, and not to make it like all about me, but
toot my own horn here.
Yeah, Julian's growing, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, even Julian too. I was like, holy shit. And then Julian's over, like, he always plays the professional guy. He's the real professional. Like, yo, what is up, guys? You know, drop this hashtag or exclamation mark. That Prestige YouTube. He's real professional, real clean. I jump on Julian's stream, and Julian's got his Chrome laptop from school. Yo, guys,
doing his homework.
Doing his homework on the side. Yo, guys, you guys see? Hold on, let me get my hat. Hold on, let me get my hat. And he throws his long, luscious. All right, guys, let's get lit. No, dude, but my favorite video for Julian has been, I don't know if you guys have seen it, is the one where he was with Zach, our cousin, and they pranked their teacher, dude.
Oh my god, man.
Dude, that was so classic. So funny. That was so funny. I don't want to go. I want them to go see. Can
you throw the clip up?
Can you throw the clip up? Yeah, we cannot put that clip up, but I don't know if you have it recorded. But if you guys get a chance, check that out, dude. That was I jumped. I'm so happy I jumped onto that stream. I was like laughing my ass off, dude. It was so funny. Long story short is he had a class on his computer. He had his class, and then our cousin jumped in, And our cousin was just being a dick with the teacher, and the teacher was like, she's an older lady, so she had like no clue, and she was kicking all the wrong people out of the class. And one of the, miss, you keep kicking all the wrong people. It's the guy with the, what was it?
The soldier boy.
It's miss, it's the guy with the soldier boy on the thing. Oh, that was so good, dude.
That was mad.
That was a good one. That was a good time. That's what I'm saying. Like, Julian's got the low key, that chillness, that funniness and stuff, and then Dale's got that high prestige, high professional. You know, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to watch both of them. It's pretty cool. I like to think of myself as like the laid back, like couch potato guy that you're just like, oh, this guy watches some cool stuff. What can I watch, man? Well, let me just geek out here and tell you. You know, that's what I feel like mine's like.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's super cool to see. I mean, like, again, not to toot my own horn, I feel like I've established something on my YouTube and my Twitch. Mm-hmm. But what you guys don't notice is Julian is gonna establish something. He doesn't know it, but he will.
He's got enough passion to defend The Office. He's got enough passion to build up his community.
Defend The Office.
That's gonna be our ongoing joke. We're just gonna piss you off saying you defend The Office.
The Office, guys.
He's gonna be so mad.
Yeah, I got him a poster for his birthday, guys, because Dave's birthday. I got him a poster.
You got me a Dwight poster.
See, I didn't even know the character's name, dude. He's got them all.
Super fan over here knows Dwight.
You know, I remember when I was in high school, I remember the only people that liked The Office were like super white girls, super rich white girls.
Yeah, that's the fan base though.
You're a super rich white girl.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. It's.
They'd be like, did you see The Office yesterday? Oh my God, it was so. Did you see how? And I'm just like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, I don't know, but. Yeah, he is growing. You are growing, Julian.
You're growing, brother. You don't notice it.
You were this tall yesterday, and now you're this tall right now.
Hey,
you know?
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be doing good. You're gonna be doing good.
Yeah.
What else? What other? We gotta watch like YouTube videos. You gotta react to anime on your stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not everybody likes anime.
That's you have to do a commentary on every episode of The Office on YouTube.
I'm gonna rewatch it all.
Every single episode.
Before it runs out on Netflix, dude. Next year it runs out.
Yep.
It's gonna be crazy. It's just gonna be available on on Peacock.
Yeah, they're making some
Peacock or something like that. One of the streamings, dude. Have you guys scared of the streams? Like streaming stuff, everything's like
illegal.
Like everything's being moved to their different networks, where the networks are like smarting up and like making their own streaming service, and then with the net neutrality thing, how things will like develop in the future.
Man, I'm just gonna find it on the internet. I mean, I'm gonna buy the services, every single one of them. No, I'm just gonna find it on the internet.
Dude, you be paying.
Yeah, F that.
I work at an internet providing company or whatever, and dude, I feel bad for a lot of people sometimes. I'm like, dude, just stay at internet. Like for cable, my God, dude, I feel bad for old people.
They don't know.
I really do. I want to tell them so bad. Like, guys, just get Netflix. You'll be fine. That's the same thing. Just get Netflix. But it's so hard for them. They can't. They don't know how to turn on the TV, let alone put it on a streaming service. You know, like poor old people. I try to help them best I can every time I get a call. How do I? I'm not an electrician. Like, sir, you just press the power button. You know. I don't know where that is.
That's all the memes how we feel about. It's like, oh, when I like unplug the HDMI and plug it into another port for it to work or something like that. When I reset the internet, and it's like,
yeah, it's just trying to. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, I just feel bad.
Man, that's the times now.
That's
gotta adjust to it.
That's the times.
Anything you want to add, brother?
Yeah. I'm a Jeep pie.
Oh,
I like.
Oh, you're that.
That made
dude.
me think of that when he said net neutrality.
A Jeep pie.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, with this
video.
Have you seen the original where he's like with his fidget spinners?
Yeah, and they make fun of that video.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. Everybody made fun of that video. And he put a freaking green screen in there. Like, obviously people are gonna be like making horrible fun of him.
Yeah, it's a great viral networking experience for a Jeep pie. Now everyone knows him.
You know, I think he's getting fired. I think with Trump.
No way.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's gonna. It was on Internet Today. That's another YouTube channel I watch. They do like random news, and he's either getting fired or he's quitting. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I think he's a fan of that guy.
Thank you.
He's a fan of the guy from Parks and Rec with the mustache. They were talking that Michael was talking about earlier. And he shows that he's a fan of that, and that guy sent him something. I was like, stop being my fan or something. It was so funny, dude. I was like, damn. But yeah, I think he's either quitting or he's getting fired or something. But
he's literally like an evil villain in real life.
He is, dude. He's ugly face, dude. he has a punchable face. Like, even if he was like the nicest guy, I'd still want to punch his face.
God damn. Well, we've reached an hour. Is there anything you guys want to add to finish it off?
It's been fun. It's been real. I can't wait to do more of these and talk about like topics and stuff, and really get a community in and get some feedback, get some responses. Really excited about this, guys. Very excited.
You, Joe?
So let's go watch The Office right now.
I'm a Jeep pal. No, yeah, I'm excited. Please leave feedback if you do watch. Leave feedback. Leave comments. Tell us what you want to see. Tell you what you want me, Diego, Carlos, what you guys want us to do. Separate channels, this channel, everything. So I'm clueless on what I'm gonna do. No idea. But I don't really. But you know, any recommendations, any things you have in common, I'd love to know. You know, feedback.
This guy said, check out my streams too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, all three of us stream, guys. All of our YouTubes, all of our Twitches are going to be down in the description. If you've come from one of us, feel free to check both of us, all three of us. Just show some love, guys. Once again, we're brothers. We're here to spend some time and just display it to the internet, hopefully entertain you guys, and just have a good time, as always, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, just all our funny old stories, mentioning what we're all about, and I'm so excited for the future, guys. So if you're listening from this in the future, hopefully you guys can see all the improvement, and I'm excited for all three of us. Thank you guys so much for showing the love. Any last phrases?
Prestige farted.
Prestige farted this dude.
H-B honorable S-U.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say, dude?
Nothing.
Honor roll? There's something about honor roll?
AB
What are you
honor
talking
roll.
about? Who got AB honor roll?
Not me.
This guy.
This guy, you know, that guy got CD honor roll.
Hey, C's get degrees.
Yeah, that's all I needed to play my game, so that's what I got.
Boys, it's been the Cultured Notion podcast, episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2 and all the React channel and content, as well as all our personal content. Skycam, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, follow us on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and all that good stuff. Take it easy.
Here we go. Give it a second.
We're still working out the kinks here,
It
guys.
broke from your cart.
You got to give it time to Nikes. Oh God, I thought I was gonna